Our target audience are middle-class white British males aged from 16 to 20. Our film is called The Last Task, which could be connected with everything, but it leads a bit to revenge, and furthermore the title is written in capitals and is big and white. That makes a solid impression. And because of the white lines and the flittering, that makes it all a bit harder to read and it attracts attention. And the title sounds exciting. What is one of the things that male teenagers are looking for in cinemas? Sound effects create tension and are sometimes like kind of a slap in the face with the volume they're set in. An essential way to create the tension in the sequence, also does the music in the scene attracts the audience because it's quite technical, and more teenagers are interested in media and electronic devices. The characters are really conventional in this sequence. We have the villain dressed in black and the victim in flowery dress to show her innocence. She's a young girl, so we have the old picture of the strong male character and the dependent female character, and she looks really presentable and innocent. When you see her face later in the film, you can see that she has makeup on, which is typical for teenage girls. But the kind of makeup she's wearing shows that she was going to a party, also nothing unusual in the teenage years. The villain is in his early 20s, so you can relate to the audience, also in terms of his belonging to the middle class. The audience can easily relate to similar figures. It doesn't matter whether they're similar in age, looks or their clothes, but it has to be something to identify with. Revenge is a common topic in thrillers. We are introducing the topic a bit through the name, but you have to watch the film longer than the opening sequence. This clip only shows the missing girl and that someone's going to find her. This promises a lot of action, and a lot of guys are interested in action-related topics and in screen fighting. We use typical shots for this thriller genre. Firstly, there were close-ups to introduce the villain as an important character and establishing shots to show the surrounding and the area and the environment of the storyline. The environment is a middle-class neighborhood, which makes people feel more comfortable when watching because they can relate to this kind of setting. An extremely common prop is definitely the knife, but the missing poster occurs as well in a lot of thrillers. The chosen actors visualize their connotations well. While the male actor looks dangerous, is the girl smaller and therefore more vulnerable. The knife symbolizes violence, and the Mac computer in the background relates to male teenagers who are generally more interested in IT than girls or older people. I think the attracting of the audience went quite well in this opening sequence because we used actors, props and also technical sound to relate to the young target audience. Other media products use the same conventions as we do. For example, Taken has the old image of a young vulnerable woman and a strong man who's going to save her.